Hello, families. I hope everybody's well. I know that I've not quite cracked the weekly talking news, but I feel as though I'm not far off it this week. So I just wanted to catch up on a couple of things. Last week, we sent home our Christmas plan for all the nice things that we're going to be doing over the festive period for the children. What I didn't put on it was the time of the Christmas parties. So the parties will be the afternoon of the date that was shared with you. And similar to last year, we are asking that the children come to school dressed for the party rather than go home in between. And it's just part of, I suppose, the ongoing narrative of all the things we're doing round about COVID to keep everybody safe. So parties will be in the afternoon. To do a little bit of fundraising for the school, we are going to be raffling some Christmas hampers. So there will be information on that will come out to you over the next week or so. We haven't done any fundraising for the school at all, not last year apart from Christmas or this year. And that has been because of COVID, because a lot of the money that we're able to fundraise comes from sponsored events and from the very hard work of our PTA, running Christmas fairs, discos, and various things. We obviously haven't been able to do that for a couple of years now. So over the last 2 years, the money that we've had sitting in the school fund has very much depleted. And we're just looking at some ways just to give it a little boost, because obviously we are paying out for Christmas parties, we're paying out for Santa presents for the children when Santa comes to visit the primary 1s and 2s, little treats for our Christmas arts and craft day. So I'm really mindful that I don't want to ask families to put loads of money into the school, but if you can just make a small donation, or if you were in a position to buy some raffle tickets, that would really help us short term. So just wanted to flag that to everybody. Other things that are up and coming, everybody's still working really hard in the school. The children seem really settled. A week on Friday, so Friday the 10th, we will send home the personal learning plans again and samples of work with your child, to let you just have another look at how they're getting on with their learning. I said in last week's, well, it was a week and a half ago, talking news, that myself and Caroline Linscale have been in working in the classroom with the children, and it's been great to see them learning and applying their learning in real life context. So I think it'll be lovely for you to see the progress they're making with their literacy and numeracy and the other pieces of learning that we're going to send home to let you have a little look at. So look out for the packs a week on Friday, and there'll be a little parental return if you wanted to give us a little bit of feedback. That would be amazing. The other thing that we will put communication out on is the Christmas service. Similar to last year, will be online again this year. So if you would like to join us, I'll either do it via a group call questionnaire link that you can just put your information in, or you can email the school office. If you would like to participate in our Christmas service from home, if you just let us know, give us your preferred email address, and we'll get a Teams invite link out to everybody, the same as we did last year, and it means that you can join the Christmas service. It's a shame that we can't be in the church, but normally when we're in the church there's not room for families. So being able to do it via Teams gives us that little bit of extra flexibility. So there are some positives. Talking of COVID, I just want to put a reminder out to everybody that we are still following the same guidance. So if someone in your household is symptomatic, then the advice is that everybody in the household gets a PCR, and everybody or anybody who is negative can return to work or school. So if we've got brothers and sisters in the school and one of the children is symptomatic, the advice still stands that the whole household is tested, and then the children will return to work once that PCR result is in. I am mindful that over the weekend and last night on the Scottish News, there was communication on the new variant. At the moment, there are no changes for the action we will take within school. However, probably what I would say is we'll probably just tighten up a wee bit on all the things that have worked for us so far. And although we didn't have our first COVID case until September this year, so we've got right through part one, if you like, and lockdown 1 and 2 without cases affecting the school, we've had the odd wee ripple of cases within the school since September, but we still have very much managed to keep that to 1 or 2 cases, and we've not experienced outbreaks across classes. Again, that's testament to the school and families working in partnership, being vigilant and following rules. And probably what I would ask as we move forward closer to Christmas, that everybody continues with that extra vigilance. Particularly because there is a new variant out there, and I think over the coming days and weeks there might be more communication on that. But I'm also really mindful that Christmas is fast approaching. A lot of families weren't able to be together last year for Christmas because of the advice Scottish Government had given us, and we weren't allowed to mix in big groups. We were really limited with numbers. At the moment, we're not working with those expectations, so we want to make sure, as best we can, that we all continue to work together to make sure that nobody is unwell over the Christmas holidays. So I'm just putting out another little plea. Please bear with me. All of the decisions that I make are absolutely with the best interests of our children, staff and families at the centre. I'm also mindful that different schools are doing different things, but for now I'm really clear on the decisions that I'm confident in making in terms of experiences that are best suited to our school and for our children and families that will continue to keep everybody safe. So I ask you just continue to bear with me and be reassured that the minute we can ease up and do things a little bit differently, I absolutely will do that. But for now, I want to continue to tread with caution. If you have any questions, I know I say this every time, if you've got any questions at all about anything that I've popped in Talking News today, or anything round about COVID or the risk mitigation actions that we are taking within the school, please lift the phone. So I think that's all I've got for now. I'm quite content, actually. I've managed to do Talking News, and I will be in touch next week, but you know where we are if you need us. Thank you.